Hi guys, welcome back to Alternate Future of Europe Part 2. In last episode, Russia got big. Romania tried to protect Moldova but lost, losing land to the puppet of Ukraine. Russia gained big lands, and now we're back. In this episode, it was intercepted by Britain that Russia's planning to invade Estonia. But that was the plan by the Russians because they weren't invading Estonia. They were actually invading Latvia. Britain sent troops to Estonia while the Russians and Belarusians stormed the country. And I mean storm. They made a big spearhead towards the capital, Riga. Spearhead went fast, encircling the city within days. Britain sends aid to Latvia to help Latvia hold on and fight back. But it does not do much because Russia now has control of Riga, the capital. And now their goal is to take the rest of the coast. So they push up and they capture the coast. After they capture the coast, well, no more aid can get in, so they just storm the rest. Weakened and tired of war, Latvia says, "We will never surrender." Knowing they will lose, they just state they'll never surrender. And within 2 weeks, well, Russia controls the country and decides to make a puppet state down here and annex that part. The reason they made a puppet state is so they can defend their border. And now Estonia is surrounded on 2 fronts. Britain and Estonia sign an anti-Russian pact, which Finland applies to join and is welcomed. Romania joins. And look, the purple got messed up. Isn't that weird? Look, see all the colors get messed up. Confused. Then, well, Germany, France, and Italy decide to invade Switzerland. The only dispute over this is who the Romansh language goes to, Italy or Germany. It's a heavy dispute, but they all push in. Switzerland, slowly but surely. Months pass and they barely take any land. Even more months. Switzerland is a bunker on Earth. And slowly they push in. Climbing the mountains. And they take it over. This is where the Italians live. This is where the Romansh people live about. This is where the French people live. And that's German. So they decide. Actually, the Romansh lands are a bit smaller than that. And Germany takes these lands. It's agreed that Italy will get the Romansh land because Romansh, if I'm not mistaken, is a Roman language, and Italian is a Roman language, which are basically just vulgar Romans according to something I read. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Comment in the comments box. There is about 60,000 Roman That is according to Wikipedia. So if you want to see it, put Wikipedia. Germany annexes Liechtenstein. Many people are fearing this rise in Germany, including Britain, who offers Belgium and the Netherlands and Luxembourg protection, along with Denmark. This is the last war we'll check. This is another one of the wars that happens. Well, the Neo-Ottomanist Turkey has taken over Cyprus after a war with Greece. Well, Turkey at this time occupies about these lands after an invasion in 2016. Pretty slow going. With Turkey pushing in to the Kurdish lands, Syrian lands. But there's no America in this because it's just Europe. Iran can't do anything because look how little of Iran is in Europe. It's only what's according to this map. And so on. They push in. It's not like the Battle Royale simulator in which just take over the country unless I have more lives than you. You get the thing. And I understand that the Battle Royale video is a bit long. And people probably didn't have 50 minutes to watch. And guess what else? Took over 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours to upload. Now that's how you tell it's too long. And they push down the Darmkis. They take the city of Darmkis. This area is then annexed into Turkey. Turkey is a neo-Ottomanist country now. In this timeline, many Serbians have moved into the new Serbian state except Srpska, which when Srpska rebels against Bosnia, many Croats don't want to end up under Serbian control and start a rebellion in their lands, which are like these. Croatia joins on their side. And this is Bosnia. They're golden because you can see gold better. The Croatian rebels push up into Bosnia. Srpska rebels and Serbia push in. Croatia pushes in. Srpska pushes here. And here. Croatian rebels push here. And here. And here. And here. Most Srpskan forces take this over. And then this is what Bosnia looks like. This is how the Treaty of Sarajevo goes. And they take these lands. Many Bosnia was a bit confused. It's kind of hard to believe Bosnia died. The rebels joined their countries. Albania starts an invasion of Montenegro, along with Serbia. Albania wants some Albanian lands within Montenegro, which are about here. Serbia annexes the rest of Montenegro. Serbia is becoming imperialist. Meanwhile, Bulgaria is there all calm. And, well, Spain falls in the Civil War. After pro-Russian rebels pop up here and start a civil war. France sends aid to Catalonia to start a rebellion. So even if Russia did rebels managed to take over the country, it wouldn't matter. Portugal backs the Galician rebels. Catalonia pushes in. France set up a secure line with the rebels. And I push down to here. The pro-Russian rebels push up. I believe these lands might be settled by Portuguese, so the Portuguese people march into there. They march in, the Galicians. And then now the Basque people rebel. And live in that area. The pro-Russian rebels take the capital and march up in the country quickly. Taking the country. Russia is a new ally now. The federal states of Spain, I guess you could call it. That security line that France has set up becomes a part of Catalonia, Aragon. They annex these lands. Basque annexes a bunch of lands. Galicia annexes lands. Portugal annexes lands. And now, because I think this color looks better for the Russian alliance, well, we'll use this one for this Moscow Pact. I think I called it. That's the Visegrad Pact. We have the Anti-Russian Pact. Spain joins this one. Portugal and Galicia joins the Anti-Alliance. The Anti-Russian Alliance. And they decide to unite to form the country of Port of Galicia. France vows to protect both Catalonia and Basque, along with Italy and Germany. This angers a lot of people, and Britain decides, well, maybe we will invade Ireland. Well, I don't know which one is Denmark, so I'm going to color them both. One of these islands belongs to Denmark, by the way. British forces in high numbers push into Ireland. But they don't anticipate guerrilla warfare. And then they get to here. This is where protests have started in Northern Ireland. In Northern Ireland, here, independence. Here, 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 and here, people rise up against the government of Britain. Britain makes huge threats saying that when they win this war, that Northern Ireland will suffer for what they're doing. Morale increases hugely by the Irish when the Brits start losing. And this is where Scotland says enough is enough. Britain, the leader of the anti-Russian alliance, falling into civil war because of recklessness. If you ask me, it's pretty funny, isn't it? That the one who's saying Russia's the imperialist one, that's no good, is the one that's being imperialist. They even justified Ireland. They bomb Dublin, which angers the Irish people, making more Irish people push up. Well, it's not long till Britain loses Northern Ireland. Ireland pushes up, kicks the Brits out. Well, not that long till Wales saying, why are we a part of this war? Cornwall says, why are we a part of this war? Even London wants independence. Britain declares war on both Cornwall, Northern Wales, and Isle of Man after this. Britain really underestimates the power of these people. Britain is heading for total collapse. And it is at this time, Boris Johnson, who I think he's still the leader now, because I don't think it's too far. And I don't think he'll do any of this. Going to take that back. Nobody, no leader did this. No one. But the leader does flee. Boris Johnson flees from there. And he gets reelected after fleeing. And he says, enough is enough. This war is over. Boris Johnson ends the war. And tells Scotland, yeah, you can have independence. What do you want? Northern Ireland gets to join. Britain will reduce its troop numbers, will pull out of the treaty, the anti-Russian pact. Britain will be disbanded. England will join this. And then Ireland annexes this. I don't see this part happening. At all. It's unlikely. Hugely. And there's one more thing that happens. Germany and France and Italy sign the Berlin Pact. Catalonia, Basque, joins it. Germany joins it. Well, look at Europe. It's doing pretty good now. Europe is. Wait, I used the same color. Darn it, darn it, darn it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Now let's fix the Berlin Pact. Actually, they call it the BTO, Berlin Treaty Organization. Well, England is independent. Who else wants independence in this world? Oh yeah, South Italy. Thank you for viewing. Please like and subscribe, as this is the second episode of the series. If you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Leave your suggestions for this new series in the comments box. Should Bavaria become independent? Yes or no? Comments box. Add me at WildMapper on Instagram. Follow me. And thanks for viewing. I hope you enjoyed this video. And remember, like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. And this is it. WildMapper out.